Hello, and so hey, I found a racist Kamala Harris quote, but you know, I then asked my family, what do you think of this Trump quote? Hence, one of them is a Democrat, and I'll be using most of their long and lengthy speech that they use, except I'm not going to share their name or voice for privacy reasons. Okay, let's go get into it. Okay, well, they're not actually racist, but they're ageist. So, old quote made by Kamala Harris, where she referred to 18 to 24-year-olds as stupid. So here's the actual quote. What do we know about this population 18 through 24? They are stupid. That is not me paraphrasing. That is the actual quote. Here, let me go Google it. What do we know about the population? Oh shoot, crud, I forgot the quote. I'm gonna have to go find it again. Okay, so I googled the quote, and guess what? I found one of these fact-checking websites, Snopes. So, the question is, did Kamala Harris say young voters are stupid? There is some important missing context in this claim, says the website Snopes, that I am going to be directly reading. This is not my thing. Claim. Kamala Harris called voters aged 18 to 24-year-olds stupid. So they say it's partly true and partly not true. What is true? During the speech about reduction in incarnation and redactivism in 2014, the California Attorney General Kamala Harris made a comment stating that 18 to 24-year-olds are stupid. What is false about this, however? Harris is not referring to voters rather than you consider the context of her remarks. She was actually talking about a sympathetic view of young people and illustrating a large point about the criminal justice system and how it treats young adults in that age rating when developing, prone to make really bad decisions. Okay, let's go see the origin, because, things like that. In early August 2020, Snopes reader asked the social media post during the U.S. Senator Kamala Harris, Democrat of California, had referred to 18 to 24-year-old potential voters as stupid. Here's a screenshot of a post. Let's go, actually pick things out. Okay, so I found the video. Ready?
So, pulled out a yellow pad and said, okay, I'm DA of a big city in the country. Let's focus on a specific population and see what we can do to re-enter them in a way that they don't reoffend. So we designed this program around the 18 through 24 mostly, but it was usually up to 30. First-time, low-level drug sales offender. But by extension, I'll say going forward, we should think about the three nons as a total population, right? And here's what we did. We recognized the fact that 18 through 24, when I was at Howard University and we were in college, we were 18 through 24, and you know what we were called? College kids. But when you turn 18 and you're in the system, you are considered an adult, period. Without any regard to the fact that that is the very phase of life in which we have invested billions of dollars in colleges and universities, knowing that is the prime phase of life during which we mold and shape and direct someone to become a productive adult. What's the other thing we know about this population? And it's a specific phase of life. Remember, age is more than a chronological fact. What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid. That is why we put them in dormitories. And they have a resident assistant.
Okay, so for all of you who don't know what a resident assistant is, it's basically someone whose entire job is to babysit the new college students. So what you can hear from that quote is, no, she was not talking about young voters who are stupid. I'm going to go leave a link in the description of this video, but on with this story. Understand? Got it? Now, I didn't directly say that it was voters. I didn't say that. Although I did slightly, manipulate how it was said, but I didn't lie. So I said, what I directly said is, would you support someone who said 18 to 24-year-olds are stupid? Got it? I didn't give any context. And here are their answers. So the first, thing that the person said is, well, actually, I paraphrase this a little bit. I'm not going to be sharing their direct words, but they said young people are the future. And then they stated, my family, or the Democrat in my family, no, because everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So, continue, yes. And then he goes out and says that younger people are a lot more educated than older people. Then I asked in what way. They just said in ecological awareness and things and social something. It was stupid. So my only rebuttal to that is, the millennials and Gen Zers are the ones who, need the newest phone. Or they're also the one who, can't use someone else's bathwater. Or, throw at cans. But if you look at, say, the boomers, let's see, their favorite drink was, the most common drink that they had was water from tap. And if they had a drink, it was in a glass bottle, which they then, guess what, gave back, so if they wanted more, they could get it. And when they got meals from fast food, it wasn't wrapped in, like a specially designed paper, or it wasn't in a cardboard, it was wrapped in newspapers. So, the younger generation is more ecologically concerned is a bad thing. Because, if you were so ecologically concerned, you wouldn't buy a house. You'd have to go make one with, you'd have to make one without disturbing the ecosystem. Or you could just say, or maybe you're saying, well, that's a bit extreme. Okay, well, then you're not going to have to use any big companies' things. You can't use drywall, because that's mostly made in big industrial factories that produce tons of pollutants per year. And you couldn't hire a contractor, because they're also probably going to get that. What else? Also, you can't order fast food, because, the paper and the cardboard. So, yeah, you can't really argue that. And social justice is bad most of the time. So, yeah. So then the person responds with Trump or Pence. And I asked, well, what makes you think that? They say Trump's very ignorant. He's very close-minded. He doesn't like young people. Things like that. It's just boring. They specifically said Trump is very ignorant, though. End of video. Okay, bye.